Gawain, you really are in Arden.
Ah, Bradwen, my friend. What a joy to see you again. A mysterious messenger asked me to meet you here. What's going on?
I? No, I did not send any messenger. It must have been the giant.
Giant? What are you talking about? You look so pale. What is happening, Bradwen?
Leave this forest, Gawain. Your days are numbered here. I must resolve this situation on my own.
No, my friend, I cannot leave, knowing that you are here. I will wait for you here in case you need me.
I am apparently the victim of a powerful imprecation. A giant asked me to kill you in exchange for his help. But I could never do such a thing.
Giants are deceivers and are not to be trusted, Bradwen. I am glad you chose not to heed him. Did you know that your ancestors were also great giant slayers?
Oh, ancestor, greetings.
I have been expecting you, Bradwen. Your destiny calls.
A giant is at the Black Rock. He seems so powerful. How can I defeat him?
It is the giant of bestiality. Only the sword of three flames can lay him low. Rhiannon bestowed it on the first king of the Atrabats. You must find it.
Fiacre, what has happened? What does this sword here?
You are suffering the anger of Rhiannon, Bradwen. When you became king of the Atrabat, her curse was passed on to you.
I'll need the sword if I am to fight the giant.
My sisters and I will keep it here. We must be sure that you are still worthy of it.
But how can I prove my worth to you?
When Rhiannon first gave the sword to the king of the Atrabats, she put him to this test. If I am free, I can destroy. If tamed, I can comfort. The wind helps to kindle me, but can also kill me. One can die within me, but also die without me. Bring me the answer, and you shall have the Sword of Flames.
The answer is fire.
That is correct, Bradwen. My sisters and I will now return to the sword. Take us up once again into battle.
Must I truly kill Gawain?
You must, believe me. It is proof of your loyalty to the beast.
Bradwen was at last king, but his duty weighed heavily on him. He was tormented by a terrible affliction as he rode towards his castle.
I must accept my fate, Fidya.
As must we all, my beloved.
Thanks to you, the kingdom has survived. I shall not forget it.
I have only done my duty, Bradwen.
I have returned, my love. But becoming king has brought me nothing but misfortune.
My poor dear, I sense your pain. It's like a wound that will not heal. A wound that has penetrated both your body and soul.
A giant spoke to me about a curse of the gods. Your sister Fiacre said that Rhiannon was lashing out at me in anger.
Rhiannon has long since disappeared from both the world of men and the other world. She is benevolent. She even offered a sacred vessel to the men of your people.
Tell me of this cup. What is its power?
Rhiannon's gifts have always been a source of goodness. It is said that this vessel could heal all ailments. Its engravings tell of the goddess's magic.
So, here I am, king of our people, Elad. Your task is finished, but the price which I have had to pay is very high indeed.
You have recovered the crown, but you seem so dark and weary. Your hair, it is like that of Cadfanan, as white as snow.
What do you know of the Cup of Rhiannon?
The Druids used to say that Rhiannon's cup tells us of our past. Lucius inherited it when he was building his villa.
Here is Rhiannon's cup. It is adorned with unicorns and depicts a king being healed by a unicorn. I have returned, my love.
My poor dear, I sense your pain.
I have seen Rhiannon's cup. It depicts a man, a king. He's injured. Then a unicorn touches him with its horn, and he is healed.
The unicorn has great healing powers. The horn which you hold belonged to one of these sacred animals.
Do you recognize this horn? The ghost of my ancestor gave it to me.
It reminds me of something. Yes, a statue. Cadfanan was very fond of it. A statue of a man holding a horn, just like yours.
Here is the statue that Elat spoke of. A man is holding a unicorn horn in his right hand, but the base of the horn and the man's left arm are missing. Here is the other part of the statue. A child is holding the base of the unicorn horn and the man's left hand. I have returned, my love.
My poor dear, I sense your pain.
What does this statue mean? A child and a man holding hands.
It depicts an ancient ritual, one long forgotten by the world of men.
Tell me of this ritual. What does it represent?
Through it, the cycle of purity supplants that of destruction. In this case, an innocent child replaces the sacred unicorn. When man and child grasp the magical horn together, the healing can begin.
If I perform this ritual, will my wounds heal?
Perhaps not entirely, but you will feel some relief. Find a child who would help you and carry out the ritual.
Hello, child. I'm Bradwen. What is your name?
I'm Gwendol. I keep my father's sheep.
It is an important task, Gwendol, and I'm sure that you do it well.
And I'm sure that you know nothing of it.
The sheep are safe with you, Gwendol.
How beautiful your sword is. I should like to have one like it.
Gwendol, I have need of your help. Would you take my hand in one of yours, and with the other grasp this horn?
As if we were dancing in a circle? Oh yes, I'd like that.
Approach, Bradwen. I was awaiting your return.
Fidia was right. My pain is diminishing. I still suffer from my wound, but it is bearable now. Thank you, Rhiannon the Pure.
You have resisted the beast's temptations, as had your father and your uncle Novelius. You have succeeded in becoming king, but now you must follow your destiny. I have seen Morgan's white stag. You must hasten to follow it. It will take you into the garden of the Mother Goddess. There you will find the answers to your questions. The curse is ancient, and you must now understand it.
There is the white stag Merlin spoke of. I must follow it.
Bradwen set off in pursuit of the white stag, trailing it to the edge of the ancient forest of Arden.
Arden? But Bradwen knows this place well. He'll not find Morgan there.
The gods, dear prince, assumed many a shape in the human eye, and abode in many places in Bradwen's day.
Yes, but doesn't Morgan live in Avalon, the land of fairies?
Ah, my young master, you are the very image of impatience. Listen, and you will hear the rest of the story. Despite his efforts to keep up with the white stag, the sacred animal outdistanced Bradwen until finally our hero lost track of the animal completely. Bradwen had set out on the trail of the white stag, but once he entered the forest of Arden, the knight and king lost the track.
Gawain, what joy to find you here.
The pleasure is all mine, Bradwen. At last, I have the honor of standing face to face with the king of the Atrabats.
Do you know where Merlin is? I need his advice.
I've no idea where the old madman has gotten off to. He summoned me, but I've been waiting by his old tree for days with no sign of him.
Merlin asked me to come to Arden as well.
Do you think the old one has a quest for you?
To tell you the truth, I was following a white stag, but I lost track of it.
I have seen your stag. I even thought for a moment that it was the beast of Pelennor.
Where is the white star, Gawain?
I caught a glimpse of it leaping across a clearing that had a dolmen atop a high mound. But he disappeared at the exact moment the Pied Knight challenged me.
What kind of knight bears such a strange name?
I've no clue, Bradwen. We fought for hours, but neither one of us could get the better of the other, so we put a stop to it.
Why did he challenge you? Did you seduce his woman?
Hardly. He challenged me because I call you friend, Bradwen. He seeks your death for I don't know what reason. Beware, he is a mighty adversary.
The forces of darkness have ravaged the earth here. Rhiannon, my ancestors once worshipped you in this place. Today, I have come in peace. Your curse does not frighten me. I am a king and a knight, and not even the curse of a goddess can make me forget my honor and my destiny. This horse's head is truly bizarre. The horn that the Phantom King gave me goes on the horse's forehead, not on the unicorn's. These roses are magnificent and fit for a queen.
Look, sire. The old Merlin cannot be far. He has left a tree branch on this stone.
Wild roses. What are they doing here on Merlin's tree?
Bradwen, don't forget me.
Who granted you the gift of speech? Merlin or the fairies? What do you want of me?
Bradwen, you once helped me regain my fairy form when Morgan had turned me into a fish. Help me, I beg of you.
How may I help you, beautiful fairy?
Only love can conquer the magic of Morgan.
You're not really going to listen to this wicked fairy, my lord. She was the one who turned me into a mushroom.
Gawain, what joy to find you here.
The pleasure is all mine, Bradwen.
Do you remember the fairy you once loved in Avalon?
Ah, how could I forget her? She once gave me a branch of wild roses, but it didn't outlive the war. Besides, she's long forgotten me. Fairies' hearts are as inconstant as the wind.
Have you seen a unicorn, Gawain?
In your dreams. Merlin told me once that only the pure can approach a unicorn. And I prefer the charms of ladies to a horned horse any day, Bradwen.
May this branch, a symbol of love, vanquish Morgan's magic.
1,000 thank yous, sire.
Twice I have come to your assistance, lustrous fairy. Our fates are intertwined.
1,000 thank yous, sire.
Why should Morgan seek my downfall? I thought she wanted me for a spouse.
Morgan and Rhiannon are sisters, Bradwen. Morgan despises you for love of her sister.
Goodbye, precious fairy. My destiny calls.
Offer me one of Merlin's eternal roses, Bradwen. They are so fine and pure.
A white stag is to lead me to my destiny. You, a fairy, must be able to help me understand.
Fate is a well-kept secret, Bradwen, even for fairies and the Mother Goddess. I cannot tear at the veils of the future.
I am searching for a white stag. Oh, fairy, can you tell me where to look?
Abandon your quest, Bradwen.
What do you mean?
Your stag is in Avalon, but you cannot enter. Morgan has shut the doors of her realm to you.
A pied knight seeks me. Have you seen him?
Leave this forest while you may. This knight is Morgan's champion. He has orders to kill you.
What are the statues surrounding the large dolmen?
They once guarded the gates of Avalon when they were still open.
Is this portal the work of Morgan?
No, Bradwen. Rhiannon once opened this way for the kings of the Atrabats. But since the curse, the door has been closed.
If I could get this door to open, I would surely find the white stag.
Abandon the idea, Bradwen. It is beyond your strength.
A horn has made a unicorn of a horse. Can you explain this to me?
Listen carefully, Bradwen. The first of the accursed kings carried a sacred horn to his grave. The second was tossed into the Lake of Offerings, and the last horn was lost in the Land of Shadows. Find the second horn, and you shall accomplish your destiny.
I, Bradwen, King of the Atrabats, with this offering, return to the traditions of my ancestors. Accept this sacred horn.
Forgive me, sire, but I cannot follow you to Avalon. I have sworn it.